Hello and welcome. I'm Regina, your host and mindset coach. This is the Moms Who Achieve podcast, where we discuss motherhood, mindset, money, and everything in between to equip first-generation change makers with the tools they need to create the lives they want and deserve by managing their minds and taking massive action. I am super ecstatic that you're here, and I'm hopeful that with an open mind, you'll leave with exactly what you came for. Let's go. Hello, I hope you're doing well. In my last episode, I talked about it being my birthday and what I was thinking and reflecting on my birthday or around my birthday in this past year and how I'd grown as a human being. I wanted to create this very short episode to give you some specifics that you can be thinking about. And that episode was really a deep dive into a few things that I've been thinking about and how I thought that was important and all of that good stuff. But this one's going to take just a very quick moment to give you specifics to think about when you're thinking about your birthday and what you would like to create or what you would like to reflect on the past. First, I think we should express gratitude no matter what, no matter where we are in life. This could be your best year yet, your worst year yet. Expressing gratitude for not only being here, but also having, for me, it's the gratitude of having the ability to create what I want, even by way of my thoughts. Because everything we reflect on, what all we're looking at, like how you were thinking about this episode, how you were thinking about your drive to work, how you were thinking about the interaction you just had with that last person. All of that stems from your thoughts, and they can always be changed. So that's why I think for me, the most ultimate gratitude is just the soundness of my mind. So I would say it's important to start your new birthday, your day, with gratitude for all the things, from the most smallest thing to as high as you can think about it. I think it's important to look back over the past year by way of journaling. I feel like that's the best way that our science has proven that our brain connects with our spirit in a way, or just like the universe and what we want to create kind of solidifies those thoughts as we're writing. So I'm a fan of writing, but really it doesn't matter in the essence of you doing the work. Writing, you can do computer typing. Some people journal that way. Your voice memo app on your phone. Sometimes people like to create videos, actual videos of themselves. Like there's whatever works for you. It does not matter. Your podcast, recording yourself on computer, whatever. And just reflect back over the year. I want to stress that you don't want to guilt yourself, shame yourself, or blame yourself, but really like just look back on just like circumstantial. What happened? What did you experience? Like as in, oh, I went here. Oh, I gained 50 pounds. Oh, I lost 20 pounds. Like whatever. What was the actual factual circumstance that happened over the past year? I would also say then thirdly would be to reflect on the thoughts you're having about that. And this could all be really quick. This isn't even, some of this you may not even want to write down, just like thinking also about like, what happened last year? How did I process that? How did it get me where I am today? Like those kinds of things, kind of looking at the past as a way to reinvent or even maximize the future, not of, oh, I should have did this or I should have done that. And then take a moment to really visioneer. You can look up many YouTube videos about this, but it essentially is really get in a quiet space, your most creative, space and time during the day, and just thinking, and not only thinking, while you're thinking, painting a picture of what you would like to see for yourself. So for someone who wants to be a mass motivational speaker that is always, traveling and all over the world and giving these motivational speeches, they may envision themselves in the best kind of outfit they like. On the biggest stage, they had their biggest dream, their biggest goal in the most amazing, beautiful city that they've been wanting to travel around all the people they want. They actually see this, like paint this picture in their head. They see the color, they see the place, and then they see the crowd. Like what faces do you notice? What do you see out there? And so whatever your goal is for yourself, take a moment and paint that picture of what it looks like, smells like, and as you do this, as you really get into creation mode, and you can't take just a couple of seconds. You really have to sit and you really create this in your mind. Like you're painting the picture, like you were reading a book. Like think about the last time you read a book or even watched an amazing movie. You were so into that it was real for you. So you want to take, and it doesn't take long. It just takes a belief. So you're painting the picture of whatever that goal looks like, no matter how big or small. And as you do that, you start getting the feeling of how you would feel if you were there. So a motivational speaker, they're on stage, they were nervous before they got on, and then they felt that fear turn into straight excitement, and boom, they're off. They're turning all of that fear into creative energy, and they're changing lives, and by way of what they are saying to the crowd. And it ends with like just this such high vibe that that's what you came there for. And they envision all that. They start feeling that. And by the way, visioneering is how you create your future. So I think it's the fourth step. I'm not even keeping count. You want to write your list of what you want, visioneer that list or that thing. Or just be one thing you want to focus on, whatever. And really get into the feeling of that. And you want to do this regularly. You can't just do this on your birthday. You want to do this regularly because as life hits you and you come up against obstacles, it's that feeling, that vision that you have created for yourself in your mind that's going to keep you going, which means you will create it in the future. See how that works? I'm going to say then lastly, think of ways that you are going to invest in yourself this year. We want to create so much, but from empty cups, empty slates, without the thought process, without the basics, right? What ways can you practice self-care this coming year? How do you want your mornings to look? How will you create time for yourself each day, even if that's 5 minutes? Hold on one second. Baby's coming. Okay, I'm back. What kind of investment are you going to make in yourself? Physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, right? Like we want to grow as people. We want to change the way we think and the way we do things, but we continue to hang around the same environments. We continue to think the same thoughts, do the same things, so that will never happen. But for example, I am a prominent component advocate for coaching for every single person. It doesn't matter if it's me that's coaching you. Get you a coach, because coaches help you see yourself outside of yourself. Right now, something you're thinking, you think it's really true. A coach is going to help you understand that's just a thought. Or I can't understand why I can't get past this. I can't, I keep trying. They help you to identify why and how your thoughts are getting in the way, actions you're taking, how that's what's actually holding you back. So we rely on ourselves to solve this problem about ourselves for ourselves. It really doesn't make much sense. However, we weren't taught this. So if you don't know, if you've never heard this before, you have to invest in yourself. Some people, that might be therapy first, right? We need to go and process the past and leave that where it's at. And then we're ready to create. And that's where you get you a coach, or whether maybe you need a business coach, strategist. It does not matter. The damn pastor down the street. It doesn't matter. A mentor. Invest in yourself with people outside of yourself that have either achieved what you're trying to achieve, they're on their way. And that may be a physical thing. That may be something in their mind like, oh, I just love how they connect with spirit. I love how they create self-care time for themselves every day. Like it doesn't have to be, oh, they made $10 million. I got to find someone that did that. Anything, a financial goal, a mental goal, a spiritual goal, whatever, someone who you are seeing that you are looking up to and like, oh, I would like to experience that. I would like to do that, and invest in that for them to help you get that, because you on your own is the problem. You're the problem, so you need help solving. That's my own personal opinion. You may hear opposites other places, and that's fine. So I think that that's going to wrap this up. I believe that if you focus on just those 4 or 5 things itself, all of that is going to create seeds for you to grow. Whatever it is that you need is going to come to you, because you are thinking on purpose. You are being intentional. You're visioneering your future. And so you start to become and embody that person. And I guess if I could leave one more thing, and that would be, what are you spending your time doing when in regards to learning, your free time, right? Are you watching Netflix all the time, or are you maybe even half of that time looking on YouTube and doing some kind of video about some personal development or whatever level, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish? How much time are you spending on that? Because people say, I don't have time, I'm so busy, but everybody typically is driving. So those 30-ish at least minutes a day that you're driving, what are you listening to? What are you doing? Like if you decide every time you're home, you're watching Netflix, if you just focused on your personal growth when you're driving alone, that will change your life. So that's enough. That's it. That's all. I can go on all day. Personal growth, I just love it. I think that is the heart of everything we can create. But I think this is enough. So thank you so much for the birthday wishes, for listening. Share this with someone that's got a birthday coming up. That will be super cool. And really keep this in mind for yourself moving forward. Be blessed. That wraps up this week. I hope you found value. Please share with a mom friend, subscribe, and leave a review. This helps this podcast to get into the minds of those who need it most. I would love to hear what you think about the episode. Find me on Instagram and Facebook at Moms Who Achieve. Looking forward to chatting with you next week. Take care.